Hi Nerdfighters, my name is Andrea. I live in Ottawa, Ontario, up in Canada, and I would like to share with you a Nerdfighter story. This Nerdfighter story is actually a story of Nerdfighter love that begins with a boy. This boy was not a Nerdfighter. He was just a guy that I was dating while I was going through my undergrad at school, and he was a great guy. Essentially one day I was surfing his Facebook account and saw that one of his friends had John Green listed as his favorite author. I immediately pushed my boyfriend at the time to message him, to ask him if he was a Nerdfighter, just because I thought that I was the only person in my town that was a Nerdfighter, essentially. So he did. I got a reply back in a few days saying DFTBA, and I knew I needed to meet him. So me, my current boyfriend, and this guy, Spencer, we hung out. It was great. It was awesome. We talked about all things nerdy. It was just a really good time. But at the time, we didn't really think much of it. He was away at school, and I was dating this guy. But it was still a lot of fun. So essentially, we fast forward a year and a half or so. In that time, we didn't really talk all that much. The odd casual conversation on Facebook or something like that. But really, it wasn't that spectacular. He's home for the holiday season, and we decided to get together to hang out again. Me and the previous guy had since broken up, and things had just kind of boiled down to everyday life again. We hang out, and it was just fantastic. I knew that I had a huge crush on him. I don't know if it's just a being nerdy thing, but he had no idea and was unable to pick up on my social cues that I tried to make so obvious. And yeah, it was just a disaster, but it was a fantastic disaster. So we hung out a few times, and I asked him if I could borrow one of his books that I hadn't had the chance to read. It was this book, Geektastic. So I had not yet read John Green's contribution to this book, so I really wanted to get it and borrow it so that I could read it and see what John had written. And essentially what ended up happening was I brought it to work, I was reading it was great, and then I got to John's part where I found a note. And that note read, "I think I'm a Nerdfighter like with you." So of course I am just awestruck at the fact that this boy I like actually likes me back. So we get talking, and eventually we started dating around that time. Now, that was quite a while ago, and to tell you, that story does have a very happy ending. So me and Spencer are actually getting married in a few months, and none of this would have ever existed without John and Hank and the Nerdfighter community. Now, with that being said, if you would like to use my story in your documentary, you are more than welcome. If you want more details or a better recorded video or anything like that, feel free to just let me know by sending me a message. Yeah, good luck putting together your documentary. Have fun and take care.